Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Renegade937 coming back at you with another Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies video. In this video, we're going to talk about the new Newton's Cookbook feature, and if DLC 5 does happen, what the possible remastered maps could be. So, first off, we're going to talk about Newton's Cookbook. So by now, most of y'all should know what this is. It allows you to trade in your less desirable gobblegums to turn them into better, more useful gobblegums. To do this, you need these things called distills, which you can get 3 free every day, or with liquid divinium or COD points. Newton's Cookbook is a feature a lot of people have wanted for a while now, but it just makes no sense for Treyarch to put this feature in now, especially since Black Ops 3's time has passed. Now, this is what segues me into my next topic, the possibility of a DLC 5. Now, before you go and say, oh, it's not going to happen, or if this is clickbait, believe me, it's not. The likability of Treyarch making remastered maps now is more likely than it has ever been before. Now, there's proof, such as Jason Blundell's second question he wasn't able to talk about in the Season Pass description, which says 4 new DLC map packs in 2016. But Treyarch specifically said in that live stream that there will be more to come in 2017, which leads me to believe that DLC 5 can and probably will happen, but let's not get our hopes up. So, what I have here is a chart of all Zombies maps ranging from World at War to Black Ops 2, and I'm going to go down the list and eliminate the maps that have a very high chance of being remastered and the ones that have a very low chance of being remastered. And I'm going to give my reasoning behind each map, whether it being eliminated or getting a pass. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, the first map we have here is Nocturne on Toten. Now, I don't think this map would be placed in as a remastered map, mostly due in part by 85% of the map being included in Revelations, and also the fact that Noct is a very small map. I just don't think there would be a point to put it in as a standalone map. Now, the second map that we have here is Verrückt. Now, it saddens me to say this since Verrückt is my favorite map, but I don't think it would be remastered either, same as Noct. Most of the map is in Revelations. Also, because it is a very small and close quarters map, I don't think it would make a very good standalone Black Ops 3 map either. Also, if you couldn't tell already, most of the maps that were put in on Revelations, I don't believe will get their own maps, mostly because they put the biggest areas from each map in that map, and it just really would make no sense to pull a transit and turn one map into multiple. So with that out of the way, let's keep moving on. Next, we have Shinonuma. Now, this map has a higher chance of being remastered since it's bigger and it isn't included on Revelations. Personally, I would really like to see Shino be remastered, so this is the first map we're going to say yes to. Now we have Derice. So first of all, I'm just going to say no because we already have the Giant. So next. Now we're moving into Black Ops 1. So now we have Keynote or Toten. Same as the others, since it's in Revelations, I don't see it happening, although I would like to see it. I don't think it will. Next, we have 5. So 5 I really want to see, but it would probably be extremely hard due to it being extremely close quarters, and I don't think it would work well with Black Ops 3's fast gameplay. But it is still possible, so we're going to say yes. Here we have Ascension. So I truly believe that if there is any map that will be remastered, it will be Ascension because it's big enough and would work really well with Black Ops 3's fast gameplay. So Ascension, we're going to say yes. Next, we have Call of the Dead. Same as Ascension, Call of the Dead is big and would work really well on Black Ops 3. I would extremely like to see Call of the Dead be remastered, so this one's going to get a go. Now we have Shangri-La. I'm just going to say no, mostly because the biggest part of the map, yet again, is in Revelations. And the map was hard enough on Black Ops 1, and I just don't think it would work very well on Black Ops 3 because it's really close quarters, and I just couldn't picture it. And because it's small compared to the Black Ops 3 maps now. So now we have Moon. Moon is the most likely to happen because we have seen a loading screen that does look new. So that has a little bit of evidence behind it, but Moon is very big, and it probably has the most potential as a Black Ops 3 remastered map. So I'm going to say yes to Moon. So now we're moving into the final game for possible remastered maps, Black Ops 2. So starting off first, now we have Transit, and all I have to say about this is no. Please, God, no. I hope to God they do not put Transit back in as a remastered. It was bad enough the first time. Don't torture us again, Treyarch, and do not bring this map back for round 2. I beg of you, please do not bring Transit back as a remastered map. Next, we have Nuketown. So same as Moon, we have seen a new loading screen as a little bit of evidence, and also it could be remastered. There is a possibility, but it's still cutting it close with how small it is, and it would just be really, really, really hard to play on Black Ops 3. Next, we have Die Rise. So Die Rise is possible, but it was the second most hated map in Black Ops 2, and the map layout wasn't very good either. So it is plausible, but it just really isn't probable, so we're going to say no. Now we have Mob of the Dead. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Mob of the Dead be remastered, but it came back for seconds in Revelations, and it did have a big serving of the map in it. Again, I would love to see this map remastered, but I just don't think that we will. Next, we have Buried. So Buried is the most likely Black Ops 2 map to be remastered. I think it would work very well. I would love to get to use Volturian again, and I would love to pay Leroy another visit. So Buried 2 maybe? Who knows? But Buried is going to get a pass. And now, last but not least, we have Origins. So Origins, it's hard to say. It had a small role in Revelations, but it still could be possible. So we're going to say yes to Origins. It's going to kind of be iffy upon whether or not that would actually happen. But Origins has a good chance to be remastered, so we're going to say yes. So guys, that was it. The final maps that we have that have the highest possibility of being remastered in Black Ops 3 go as follows. And they are Shinonuma, 5, Call of the Dead, Moon, Nuketown, Buried, and Origins. So guys, just keep in mind that all of these maps here are just theory and speculation and my own prediction on what the maps are that I believe will be remastered and put into Black Ops 3 if there is a DLC 5, which isn't confirmed at all, but this is just predicting for the future upon if it actually does happen. So guys, that is it. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. So with that, thanks for watching, and I will see ya in the next one.